in life, fight and talk. Introducing you fighters first of all in the blue corner. He's representing Asylum by 2-0. He's a record of 2 wins, 1 loss and no draws. Please welcome Robbie Kennedy. Facing him across the cage is his opponent in the red corner. He represents TIT Sunderland. He's a record of 1 win, no loss and no draws. He weighed in at 113.3 kilograms. Please welcome Marcin Niesyn. We schedule 3 3-minute rounds. The referee shall make sure the actions are about to begin.
And here we go, the heavyweight division. Robbie Kennedy against Marcin Niesyn.
Marcin Niesyn's a guy who I seen have his debut on Rising Continental on one of the last shows, and it was one of the best debuts I've ever seen in my life.
Fight the night performance against Carlton Adams, if I'm thinking correctly.
Great fight. Both guys land some heavy shots early on already.
What a test this is as well for Marcin. Of course, Robbie Kennedy coming into this, 5-time world kickboxing champion.
Nice heavy knees there, nice.
The two exchanges.
Beautiful knees.
Both these men coached by...
Nice, Marcin, stay on that whizzer, he's going to get his back. Nice, he saved that well recovered there. Looked like Robbie was about to slip round and come round the back there.
Both Robbie and Marcin coached by two of the best coaches in the country, and Danny Mitchell and Andrew Fisher as well, Carl, so that's going to add so much pedigree to their fight.
Nice knees there by both guys, and make a nice little bit of space, and then
just under 50 seconds left in this first round.
His knees are together, he could finish this. Nice, I'd like to see him run this single now. And hands are locked off, he could pick him up now.
Robbie Kennedy initially looked to be looking for that guillotine there.
Marcin Niesyn. Beautiful takedown there.
But has he landed himself in a guillotine?
Great coaching from Andrew Fisher there. As you see here, him seeing step right. He's letting him be aware for when, if it does go to the floor, that he's not going to land into a choke. He's landing a side control where the chokes. It's not impossible, but it's very, very hard to finish it from there. You know, it'd have to be a certain abbreviation of the choke to finish from there, which Robbie didn't have there, so it was really good coaching there.
Maybe not the first round, a lot of people were expecting. I can hear the crowd there behind us saying we thought they were going to stand and bang, but that was a very, very technical performance from both men there.
I feel a lot of the time when two people are so well versed, obviously Robbie coming from the kickboxing background, but Marcin's no slouch to the background. You know, you've seen him striking his last fight. He's got great stand-up skills, and sometimes it kind of cancels each other out a little bit and kind of makes the other fighter a little bit more wary and kind of makes them want to engage in a little bit more of a kind of up against the fence, kind of slow the pace down, kind of get comfortable in the fight.
Here we go, round 2 of this heavyweight contest. Robbie Kennedy has not took his eyes off Marcin through that break.
Good space there now, nice. Head position. Nice work there, well moved there by Marcin there. Yeah, I like the way he gave up on the overhook, came back in, brought the elbow inside and got the underhook. It was beautiful work there. Nice knees by Robbie there. He needs to keep on the whistle there. Ah, nice.
Solid game plan from Marcin as well. Robbie's known for his kickboxing.
Nice knees.
Keeping him against the fence. He's going to stuff those kickboxing attacks.
Nice turning knee there, nice. Needs to be careful now, he needs to be careful now. Needs to drop his hips now, drop his hips. Great defence there by Marcin. Great work from Robbie though, he's trying to work, you know, he is working hard. He's got a good opportunity for a takedown now.
And he gets it.
Beautiful. Passes straight around the side control. Marcin straight mount there. I liked what he did with the crossface as well as he reached over, blocked Robbie's exit there. It was very nice, very tactical work.
Marcin looking out to rain strikes down onto Robbie, but Kennedy doing a good job stopping that.
Nice ground and pound now from Marcin. Nice and heavy shots there. Robbie's going to give his back here. Marcin, oh, nice work. I like the way he baited that there and then turned straight back around there. Nice defence there.
Marcin fishing for a submission possibly.
Marcin finishes the round strong on top. He was looking for submissions, he's trying. Great round. Fantastic contest. For a guy who's only had one fight, Marcin Niesyn showing how good he is. You know, I would put him in against some top pros in the UK at heavyweight. I bet he could beat a handful of them. You know, he's going to be a great fighter. He's a great amateur already, as you can see. Robbie Kennedy's a great opponent, super tough fight, and he seems to be holding his own here really well.
How important is it, Cal, when you're going into a fight like this where, although it's MMA, some athletes are so specialised in certain disciplines, how important is it to go into this with the right game plan to make sure that you can sort of get the win?
Well, obviously, you see Robbie Kennedy, super athletic, super explosive guy, nice crisp hands, nice kicks, good knees, you know. I like the game plan Marcin's bringing to this. He's trying to Randy Couture style, grind him up against the fence, slow the pace down, not stay in that long distance range, you know, where Robbie feels comfortable, you know. I think the game plan so far is working well, but obviously there's still a full round left to go. We never know what's happening, but I'd say Marcin looks like he's ahead on the scorecards by 2 rounds. And now he's around the side control again. Unlucky there by Robbie Kennedy, though. It was a good effort there. Andrew Fisher's calling for the smash pass to the mount. He needs his right knee to come inside of his legs there. The other knee needs to come over there. Collect the leg and come to mount.
We mentioned the corners before, Carl. I've just had a little glance there and I can see current KSW World Heavyweight Champion Phil DeFries in the corner. That must add so much to you as a developing amateur fighter.
Yeah, exactly. World-class training partners. You know, as you say, you're basically throwing yourself into the fire every day, but as you say, iron sharpens iron. You know, you're getting these hard rounds, and this is the product of that. Look at how well he's controlling such a skilled fighter in Robbie Kennedy now. He's got his back now, and it looks like he's got a choke as well.
Trev Mitchell's having a look at this. We can't quite see from our position here if it's on, but
I'd like to see him rain down some shots now. He's in a great position to cause some damage. He needs to stay heavy on that. Nice. Robbie Kennedy, tough as they come though. He's not. There's no quitting him. You can see he's still working. He's still trying. He's very physically tired, but he's still working. Marcin's doing a great job of keeping that back control. I'd like to see him start trying to chip away a little bit. Use one hand to base, one hand to chip away maybe.
the last 10 of this third and final round in this heavyweight contest.
Fantastic contest by two great heavyweights very early on in their amateur careers. You know, I'm not sure if Robbie's record. I know Marcin, this is his second fight, but look at the level of those guys. Great fight.
After 3 hard-fought 3-minute rounds, we got the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous decision in favour